Welcome back to another video. This video I'm gonna do a little DIY on how to put on a grip for your 3-prong or your pole spears. Here's a little before and after shot, and let's get into it. Alright, so these are the items you're gonna need. You're gonna need a scissors, pliers, you need a 15mm shrink tube grip. This is for fishing rods. You can find it on Amazon. You're gonna need some paracord, a lighter, and some electrical tape, and of course your spear. So your first step is to mark the desired area of where you want the grip to be placed. Next, you're gonna light the paracord, and then you're gonna want to flatten it with the pliers and trim it. This is just so that it lays onto the spear as easy as possible. Now what you're going to want to do is secure the paracord in the desired location, and then secure it down with the electrical tape. Okay, now you just wrap the paracord to the desired length of the shrink tube grip, and then you're going to want to repeat that process with lighting the paracord, flattening it with the pliers, and then so you secure it down with the electrical tape. And now you're just going to even out the paracord and make sure the spacing is even and tidy it up. And then after it's all tidy how you want it, you're going to electrical tape all of the paracord. Okay, now that you have it all electrical taped on, you're gonna slide the shrink tube grip over the 3-prong, and then that'll set you up for that next step, which is shrinking it with heat. So here I'm just turning on this gas burner, and what you're gonna want to do is heat it. What I've learned is that you want to heat it from the middle to the outside of the grip so that it pushes out all of the air. You don't want any air trapped, and you want it to be like as sealed as possible. And then there's just one last step. You're just gonna want to electrical tape the ends, and the reason for that is you don't want any water getting into the shrink tube, because that could make it heavier, and that can make it could slow down the spear when it's in the water. But if everything's done right, you probably you don't have to do that, but that's just an extra step. So there it is, the finished product. And now we're just doing it to one more spear that I had laying around. So it's just a repeat process. You just secure the paracord, wrap it around, secure the other side, make it tidy, add the electrical tape, slide on the grip, heat it from the inside out, and then at the end you just wrap the electrical tape on the ends, and then boom. And that's an easy, quick way to upgrade your 3-prong, your pole spear. We're using graphite spears in this video, but if you have like an aluminum spear, it might be a little thicker, so you might want to use a 20mm shrink tube. So yeah, so that's the final product, and Thanks. So yeah, there you have it. This mod's gonna cost you about maybe $8 to do. So if $8 is what it takes to get you more accurate on some fish, then I think that's $8 well worth spent. If you like this video, drop a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm gonna have some more videos coming out in the future, and if you see some items in this video, there's gonna be some Amazon links in the description below, so you can check that out over there. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.
First class champagne when it's time to fly. Daydreaming when I wake up in the sky. Check it off the bucket list when it's time to die. Trying to make it happen, I ain't trying to make excuses. When I'm in my zone, they be thinking that I'm ruthless.